Pat Utomi could not have spent more than 35 million naira on construction, but pressured me to pay him 200 million naira. Former Ogun State Governor Senator Ibikunle Amosun on Sunday said the reason Professor Pat Utomi posted some snide remarks about him on X was because he refused to feed his entitlement mentality or honor indecent influence peddling as governor of Ogun State rather. Amosun, who disclosed this whilst responding to a post on X, where Utomi alleged that he did not honor an agreement preceding his administration, also hinted that the Ogun State House of Assembly had already declared Utomi persona non grata and described him as an enemy of state as a result of his predilection for shady business deals in the state. In his concise response to the Utomi diatribe, Amosho explained that before I came into office, the Ogun State House of Assembly had passed a persona non grata on Utomi and put its resolution in the state black book. So I was curious when I became governor and called Utomi to ask what the issue was. This was entirely at my discretion and not because he reached out to me. But I reckon that as one with some degree of name recognition, that should not be, and I wanted to know what happened. He, however, told me, amongst other things, that there was an ongoing construction in an Ogun State property that had become controversial. I immediately raised a team for verification and to know what to do. The team I said the land was inappropriate because they said construction was being done in the car park of the Ogun property at Mobolaji Bank on Mobolaji Bank, Anthony Road in Lagos State. My team then suggested somewhere else, but he did not want another place because, according to him, the place in question gave more visibility. After our in-house assessment, my team concluded he could not have spent more than 35 million naira or most 50 million naira on the construction as of then. At that point, I decided to visit myself. In addition, it was discovered that the so-called work done was hurriedly executed in the wake of the realization that another political party had won the governorship election and would take over the reins of leadership in the state. It was also obvious that what was being attempted was a move at ambushing the state government under my watch and presenting us with a fait accompli, a situation that would have generated a controversy about demolition of an ongoing project. Just so that his investments in the state would not go to waste, I committed to making a refund of 100 million naira as against his claim of 200 million naira. He pressured me ceaselessly to pay him 200 million, but I did not yield. As part of his determination to sway me, he deployed his Center for Value in Leadership, CVL, through the instrumentality of an award. At first, it all looks curious that I had just been in office for about 2 years, and here I was being given an award, so I rejected it, but insisted that I honor his CVL Solution Conference series. With my presence, which I did, I was given a plaque for participating, but I did not change my position on the refund of 100 million naira as against his 200 million naira claim. A few years later, he had complained to some people with the sole intent to malign me. When I heard, I called to tell him off because his problem was purely one of entitlement mentality. He even boasted asking me, "Do you know who I am?" Imagine, but I ignored him because I immediately saw through his true color. In my book, it is one law for everyone, no matter who you are. I challenged everyone, including journalists, to let us meet at the construction site and see the 200 million naira investment he claimed to have made there. Let them also ask what the benefit to the project would have been to Ogun State. Nobody can talk me down in order to look good. I served Ogun State passionately with all my strength, and I did that with my shoulders high. I stand by every decision I took, whether or not the people like Pat Utomi were in agreement with me. Utomi knows his case did not even make my legs to stand on. He did not even have any legs to stand on. He's not different from Zongu. He's not different from Zongfu International Investment FXC. He knows he cannot lay claims to any lawful damage done to his investment. All he has tried to do is a Me Too, which is very disgraceful. The former governor, however, contended that for Nigeria to become a better country, one law must be applied to every Nigerian, irrespective of your status. religion, or tribe, insisting that if Nigerians truly want a great nation, they should hold their leaders accountable for every action. But if Nigerians allow people to hoodwink them with misinformation, mischaracterization, and dubious tales by moonlight, it will be unfortunate. Senator Ibukunle Amosun, CON-FCA, Governor Ogun State, 2011 to 2019. Senator Ogun Central Senatorial District, 2003 to 2007, and 2019 to 2023. All this talk now come aside from that a particular issue will be say then say one company like that then sees a Nigerian aircraft, three of them for within the service them. Well, as it be now, we don't know who they talk true. We don't know who they talk lie. Like I said, the matter you get as it be. The matter will come from far. It be as it gets. The real question is, Amosun did not address is whether or not Utomi was given approval or an MOU was signed before the new government came in before he started development tour. That is one of Nigeria's problems. The people you think you are looking up to are worse than you. May God help us. Why revoking a contract awarded by your predecessor out of wickedness? That's another angle to look at it. If a contract was given to somebody and they don't even pay the person, to me, I feel, except that person is won't do you, the more you look, the less you see. Except the person won't fool you or the person won't play smart on you. I don't see why you go revoke him. Do you get? Or maybe if you allow and make him do the contract finish, understand? Then you get another contractor. Maybe if he wants to do even a construction work, you get another person who be say go give you what you want. I don't know if I'm making sense. So Professor Utomi was asking the governor the usual oppressive question. Don't you know who I am? Nigeria is a funny country where motor parked out can even ask you, do you know who I am? Amosun surely had growls with his predecessor OGD, as Daniel was known on Land's matter and many people and groups are victims, including OGD himself. Amosun, you thief, so you can still open your mouth and talk nonsense. Criminal, ole, to. Like I said, on top of that matter, with the international now, they bring us a lot of bad eyes and bad statements. Me, I don't know. The matter, we don't know where it from starts. That matter too long. So in 2007 or 2010. I don't just know. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.